Hi there, thanks so much for your order. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. You got 5 questions here, and let's see. Your son and your dad do not communicate with you at all, and it's getting to the point where you don't even want to try anymore. You don't feel like you're the only one trying. What is the advice here? How can the Hermit, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Five of Cups. So this is once you start really secluding yourself and focusing on yourself, it feels like there is a shift and really filling up your love cup. It gives you a little bit of internal conflict because you do feel that loss there, but I feel like you're right. You are always trying to make things work, and I feel like if you pull back a little bit, then you are going to notice some. If you haven't already had that conversation about hey, this is bothering me, and I just want to know you guys want to make the effort. If you've already had that conversation, then don't repeat it. Just turn and focus on yourself. Really do what you say you're going to do, where it's this is bothering me. It's not going to, you've already expressed it, and now do the actions, right? Where it's you do the actions of okay, well, I'm just going to focus on myself. And then I feel then you'll have more, they're going to come out and be what are you doing? And you're oh, I already made plans. I already did this. I already did that, right? Don't cancel your plans for them. Really, treat them like a toxic friendship that you would do. Where it's oh, I already made plans. Sorry. That type of thing. Obviously, don't lie or whatever. But, I feel it will turn around because I see more communication, more receptive communication coming in for you from them if you really just turn your energy and focus on yourself. If you've already done that, you have to get to where healing the emotional part of it, that feeling of I don't feel good, I feel left out, I feel hurt, healing that energy and letting go of that energy, and that's going to shift it for you. Your plans to move back to Smyrna to be closer to your son, but the more he pushes me out of, the more it alters your decision. So is there a move coming up for you? So I think it's important for you to, this is showing you that you need to be only making a move for yourself. Because it's almost like you're a people pleaser. I'm sorry. It's you do things for other people. And I think at this point in your life, yes, of course, as a mother, you want to look at your children and you want to do things for your children. But whatever you're doing, you're going to be there for 20 years. You're going to be there for long term. Think about that. Oh, I'm going to be there for 10 or 20 years. Are you really going to love it? Is that what you want to do? Right? And so moving for someone, even if it's your son, they're asking you, do you really want to do that? Do you really want to move there? Are you going to be good? Because maybe it's a financial thing. Maybe you're just not sure if you can make it with your work or something like that. But you're going to know when and where to move. Because I feel there could be a move for you, but it's not for the reason that you want. And then wherever you because if you follow where you want to go, there's a better partner for you in that place. Financial stability, stuff like that. Next year, Pisces season, so almost a full year before you actually make a move. If you were to follow yourself, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna move for me, then it would be a full year. It'll take you a full year, because then it's kind of you're reevaluating, well, wait, what do I want? Where do I want to go? That type of energy. Yeah. You've been doing great with your money management, and so I saw money coming in, and that was one of the things. It's almost like moving to Smyrna maybe isn't a good financial situation for you, or financial choice for you, and I think that's also why. But let's look at your finances. Oh, my cat scared me. Sun card. Okay, yes, really good energy here. Yes, you are doing really good with the Emperor here as well. Temperance. Yeah, you've been making really positive changes. It's really good. You have all these major arcana, all major arcana. So like your guides are really proud of you. They're watching you. Sun card, most positive card in the deck. Control. A lot of balancing yourself, making commitments to yourself, and you've changed your situation, and you are transferring your situation. So what about the finances coming in? The Empress. So the more you get clear about that, I think moving would actually put you in a worse situation if you move near your son. It feels like it would put you in a worse situation because it's almost like you would overspend for them. Yeah. So your money is going to increase and get better. It's going to take a while. When is this coming? 5 days, weeks, or months? Oh, 7. 7 days, weeks, or months. So it could be July. I said 5, so it could be 5 to 7 days, weeks, or months, right? But what do you want? I feel like you need to get specific and start manifesting what it is that you want. Like, oh, I want, you know, X amount more per hour or per job, or, you know, I want to win this settlement or whatever. So, okay, so that makes sense here. So your next question is feeling depressed, gained weight, feeling isolated. This is an emotional blockage that you have, and so it's making a deeper commitment to yourself. There's like this, your self-worth and stuff like that, and it's all connected like with your son, and so there's emotional wounding there around the masculine energy, and that's why you're like gaining the weight back. So gaining the weight in that sense is almost like a protective mechanism, where it's like maybe outside people were hurting you emotionally, and that's why you're gaining that back. It's because you want to be safe. You don't want to be hurt anymore. And that's what it is. It's so the more that you can get real on those emotions and start making those positive shifts, even like I said in the beginning, you're choosing you. You're making those positive changes for you in the beginning. Putting yourself first. This is like when you sit down to go eat something. Why am I eating this? Because I'm an emotional eater, and I'm an emotional weight holder onto, I don't know how to say that. I hold on to weight emotionally. And so basically it's like the same thing. Like like when you go to eat, am I eating this because it feels nutritious, or am I eating this because I'm depressed and I just want some comfort right now? And like, being able to recognize that is the first step, and the second step would be to like take yourself and really just be like, how do I, okay, I'm gonna eat this to cover up an emotion. Well, how can I focus on that emotion and work through that emotion, or how can I let that emotion go? Working through journaling, affirmations, gratitude, those types of things are going to help. And your next question is about love life, and I already saw that coming for you as well. So I do see you changing and setting deeper boundaries. Like, be really proud of yourself with your finances. That's a hard one, and you're really overcoming that. So the same type of discipline is going to help you with your money or with your health, right? And that's putting that same discipline in and filling your own cup. Is going to allow you to shift and change that. And I do see those things getting better for you, and you taking a new positive outlook and a new shift and change in your direction. I see that happening for you too. And it all just starts with that self-love. It all just starts with you like recognizing the triggers and the emotional triggers and what's putting you in that situation. And identify, okay, I'm sad about this. Okay, well, how can I change that? And if you don't know how to change that, I highly suggest my book. If you didn't even know that I had my book out, but I have the book, and then I have a 90-day guidebook that runs through everything a little bit as well. But then it guides you through 90 days. And coming in March, I think I'm going to do like a group where we do that, not for 90 days, but maybe like a week, 2 weeks, something like that, just to get people used to that. So look out for that. And love life. Now, I see somebody coming for you. And it's more when you move, or you move out of the mentality of where you're at. And it can take up to Pisces season, where we just started Pisces season. So it could be soon, but I feel like it could be next year. It just depends on how quick you get your shit together, girl. But it can move forward. And this person, you guys both match passionately, you both match creatively, you both like to travel, like to hang out, like to spend time together. Chemistry is off the charts. Creative, very passionate, fiery type of energy is there. So that is coming for you, but you got to get out of this funk, okay? Because this funk is like bringing you down. So the first thing is like checking in with yourself and your vibration, where you're at. What are you feeling? I'm feeling depressed. Okay, what do you want to feel? I want to feel courage. So start manifesting that. Start focusing on a positive word that you like. What does courage mean to you? It means like I'm empowered. It means like I'm strong. It means like my energy is bright. It means I can go out to the world and I can face it. You know, what is the vibration you want to be at? Make that choice and make affirmations around that and say those to you every day and sit in gratitude with those affirmations. And that's going to start shifting your well-being and your mindset and allow you to get out of that space. I'm very sorry you're experiencing that with your son and the father. It's difficult. It's really difficult. But, you know, maybe you're just being protected. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for your order, and I'll see you in the future. Bye now.